Hey, just bringing back memories, man. It's been a great month of boxing, guys. Salute, salute, and welcome to Skywalker Boxing, 86 Boxing, and Ernest Johnson, Omega Crystals, a.k.a. Papi Chunyayo.
Papi Chunyayo.
Salute, salute. What's up?
Hell yeah, Bruce will be on in a few minutes. 86, salute, salute. Hey, man, Catterall got his get back, man. Josh Taylor, Jack Catterall. There was a lot of postponements. The first fight was very controversial. We had the knockdown in the first fight. Josh Taylor was in his hometown. He got the nod, the rematch, man. It was in more of a neutral territory, and not in Scotland, and you know what I mean. So, hey, man, it went to Catterall. Catterall put on a good. He boxed very well. Josh Taylor came back in the middle rounds. You didn't know who was going to win. It was a good fight, man. But hey, salute to the J. Ruse theory. Salute, brother. Salute, Bruce.
What's up, Mr. Skywalker?
What up, Bruce?
Mr. Ernest.
What's going on?
My brother, Mr. Josh. Salute. And the lovely sweetheart, Cena up there. Salute.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Cena's busting us down in the league, bro. She's out there killing it. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
She taking names, kicking ass, and taking names.
I can't let my wife pass me up, man, this season.
Hey, yo, she got you by a good amount, and me too.
Oh yeah. I don't even know how I did.
And Champ Ross's prediction league.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
listen, man, this in the league, man. This was probably one of the better weeks, bro. We had 12 fights to pick from, and let's just say you pick all the right fighters and the right methods, right? If you pick the right fighters and the right methods out of the 12 fights, you would get 120 points. Okay, so if you pick the right fighter and you get the wrong method, you get 5 points. And if you pick the right fighter, the right method, exact method, you get 17 points. So theoretically, you could just say you could expect to get 120 points if you got them all right. And man, I got 119 out of 120 points. I went against the grain on one fight and lost that one. And I hit 2 fights exactly, which gave me the exact 17 points each. You know, I finished 15th.
Yeah.
15th. So this was one of the best picking weeks we've ever had. We've had a couple guys pick all the fights right. We had one guy pick he got 4 direct hits on KOs, which was incredible.
Yeah.
I picked all correct, but I didn't get some of the outcomes. I had a pretty good week, but
yeah, it was an incredible week, man.
Oh yeah, it was pretty tough. Yeah, I'm down there in 38, so not too hot for me.
Man,
hey, so you had Lawrence Okoli, bro. Lawrence Okoli looking tough, first round knockout.
Oh yeah.
Did you guys see that fight?
Yeah, man, that's the fight I went against the grain on.
Oh, you picked the other guy?
Yeah, because Okoli is chinny. The problem is the dude never got a chance to punch him in the chin.
Right. Yeah. No, I feel you. Yeah, I ended up going with Okoli. I went with Okoli because I felt like the weight would do him good because he might have been struggling getting down to 200 because he's a big dude and he looked comfortable being at that weight, so it shouldn't be an issue for him.
And he was basically fighting a midget, so
yeah, the tower. He was moving up. He was a bigger guy.
Yeah.
Hey, Canelo has to worry about him and Billy, bro. Fucking dude's a monster, super middleweight, man. First round knockout. Ken Corso, salute. Bruce, did you see that knockout with him, Billy?
Yeah.
Nasty fight.
The fight before that was it Makhmadov, the guy that got beat by
second round knockout. Yep. He got beat by
Caballel. Yeah, he got beat by Caballel. He knocked his dude out in the first round, and then the next fight, Mobility knocked his fucking dude out in the first round. It was like back-to-back first round knockouts. So the matchmaker didn't put together a very competitive card last night. I got to say, man, up in Toronto or wherever.
They're good for that.
Columbia.
Yeah.
Competitive fight was afternoon, bro. The Josh Taylor and the Catterall fight.
Yeah, that was a good. It was as good as I think it was better than the first one.
Yeah.
Hey, did you guys watch the the Bridgerweight fight there in Poland on Friday afternoon.
Yep.
Yep.
That was another one. First round knockout, man.
Yeah.
You know? And the dude who was the champion from Poland, what was his name? Rizak or something like that?
Brzezinski, yeah.
Brzezinski. He was terrible, man. That's the worst world champion I think I've ever seen. Undefeated WBC Bridgerweight champion. He looked like shit. He looked like garbage in there. The first time he got hit with the right hand, you knew he was in trouble and ready to go. What do you got there, Skywalker? Chris O'D.
OG Kush.
Scott Walker. Nah, Bob Arum was smoking it. That's what Champ Ross said.
See, I got this stuff split. You ever seen this before?
Oh, I mean, I can main screen you hear this. Check it out.
Oh yeah. It's called splits, right? This is butter and diamonds, and it's two different strains. You got Jokers and you got Melon Diesel. Yeah.
Oh, splits. Okay, so it's a split strain.
Split strain, right? It's killer for dabbing.
They make carts like that, Bruce, where you can switch a switch on it, and they call it duos, and you can go from sativa to indica.
Wow.
Yeah, because on the bottom you can see the two different strains in there. You can see the Jokers on top and the
melon diesel.
Melon Diesel.
Y'all are serious with the.
You don't fuck around, baby.
Yeah.
Serious with the.
I got some lemon
Very
cherry.
serious, man.
Yeah, next level. Yeah, I saw that. I thought you were holding for ticket or something at first.
34% THC. Nice.
Yeah, lemon cherry diesel. That's a sativa.
That's about one of the strongest strains I've ever seen, man.
Oh, I get 35 and up, man. I get 30. I think 39 is my highest in Albuquerque usually.
I remember seeing 2 Chainz on a. He was on like some type of documentary or something, and they had him testing all these different strains and some super strong shit. I was watching it. I was like, bro. How are you like? What?
The stronger the better, bro.
How high how can you get?
I got this stuff. Yeah, this is Pink Runts, and this is 27 to 29%.
Bruce.
This is like a
27 to 29.
50-50 balance indica sativa. Look at these nuggets, man. It's all full of these nice little golf balls. Right? There's a big one over here in the corner. Not that they're not all big ones, but anyway, man, you get a slingshot. Put these in here, man. You break windows with these suckers.
Yeah,
You got some rabbit brains in the bag.
That's what it looks like. It looks like some rabbit turds and some rabbit big chocolate eggs in here. But that's one of them. And then I got some blue runts in here, some pink runts, and some vanilla fucking gummies. Vanilla gummies. I like that strain, man.
Yeah.
Damn, man. Listen, man. I'm retired like Bruce, but damn.
Vanilla.
You be high all day.
Yeah, all day.
Well, I told you, Cats, I have glaucoma. So, I really do, bro. I'm not kidding you.
I just heard Mike Epps say that one time, and it was funny. He was like, "Man, guess what? I got glaucoma."
This is the vanilla. No, I have glaucoma, and I take drops. I take something called Lorantapro, and I have to put a drop in my lens each night. But I've heard forever that marijuana takes the pressure off of it. It takes the pressure off the optical nerve, and that's what glaucoma. That's the damage it does. It eventually will cause blindness if it's not treated. So anyway, I asked my eye surgeon. I said, does smoking a lot of weed, is that good for it? And he says, well, the thing is, it works, but you have to be smoking all the time. You have to have the THC. You have to be stoned all the time, so the pressure doesn't build up on your optical nerve. And so I said, how about I got this stuff called Green Dragon that I do, and it's like I take this every couple of hours, and I'm stoned all day.
Quit smoking weed because you were just doing the dragon for a little bit.
Hey, man, variation. But anyway, he said if you're high all the time, it'll relieve the optical pressure, and it will not cause the progression of the glaucoma. You know, so I'm not going to go look for a second opinion on that. I take the pharmaceutical medication anyway, and I like smoking the reefer, so it all fits into my my healthcare.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, I feel you for sure.
Well, damn. Y'all got some good doctors.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man, you kidding me? I had cataracts. That's how they found out I had glaucoma. I had cataracts, and I went in for the surgery, and they took the cataract out and they put a lens in there, and I've had 20/20 vision ever since. For the first time,
Oh,
in
wow.
my life, unbelievable. And I wore all through school. I wore glasses. I had to always wear them to get my license. I used to go to concerts. I'd be bummed out. I wouldn't have my glasses. I couldn't see the fucking musicians on stage. And boom, going for a little operation, and they implant a lens and you get 20/20 vision. So I should have had this done years ago, man. But
yeah.
Tim said he's not going to be able to make it.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, damn. Hey, salute, bro. Say.
He does one thing. He's got one assignment to do, and he doesn't do it, man. That's fucking him with this one.
Raheem got a leak. Come through, Raheem. Chop it up, bro.
So I mean, what y'all think about the Catterall fight? Like I said, honestly, I thought Catterall won the first fight, and we would have been. I feel like we would have been in a much better position if Catterall was the undisputed champion, because I just feel like he's gonna give out a better effort.
Does anybody on the panel agree with Bob Arum? Does anybody agree with Bob Arum? Bob Arum said he was robbed.
I think Bob's got the cataracts. I think he's got to go see the.
Bob was pissed, man.
I agree to a certain extent. I think 117, 111 was way too wide.
Yeah, I agree. And that was two judges right there.
Yeah, way too wide. I'm thinking, the 116, 113 was cool.
Yeah, that was good.
The right man won, though. So
right.
Certainly.
I'm not going to get into it.
Certainly.
But the Bob father, man.
Oh yeah.
I think he did the strong version of the edibles that day, because the Bob father loves his weed, man, and he'll tell you. He talks about it in interviews.
Man, Bob.
He wasn't
probably got Alzheimer's and
he made an asshole out of himself. he made a jerk out of himself in fucking in Leeds.
Yeah. I'm with you.
He should know that. I'll never let another fighter come over here again. He was
way more animated than that, man. He was
American fighter going to. Hey, Top Rank ain't going to the UK no more, huh?
If the money speaks enough, he'll have him back over there. Surely Bob will have him back over there. But yeah, I scored it on fight night scores, and I had it 115, 113 for Catterall. But certainly Catterall won that fight. It was a good fight, and better than the last fight. And I think we all got a good show. So at the end of the day, certainly the right man won. And hey, Bob, you got to run it back. If you're trying to run it back, then it's gonna be over there,
Yeah, I had it 7-5 with one swing round that I thought was even. So, like I said, it could have went either way. As far, there was no way for Josh Taylor to have won that fight.
Yeah, I'm in agreement there.
Yeah. He had some rounds that he was coming back in the middle of the fight, and but yeah, man, championship rounds, bro. Catterall was connecting, you know what I mean, cleaner shots, big shots, right, big power punches to end the round and shit. So,
hey,
so who does Catterall fight now? Where does Catterall go? Who do you want to see him fight?
He wants to fight Teofimo Lopez, but that's likely not going to happen.
Give him Regis. That'd be a good test for him.
140 is the hottest division in boxing right now.
Yeah, man. We need to see we need Russell.
Oh yeah.
I want to see Gary Antoine pretty soon.
What about Australia? Carol?
Well, that's who's fighting. He's fighting.
Great.
Matthias, isn't he?
Yeah, Matias. Yeah, so
I mean, bro,
that's going to be tough.
That's a fucking fire division, and the winner's got to fight somebody. So Catterall has to stay busy. Who knows?
Yeah.
He may win a title. There's a lot. Anything can happen in that division right now.
Yeah, I'm sure he wants a title shot, but he's got to wait now. So it's going to be a matter of him waiting longer, or hey, fight someone who doesn't have a title, and get that money.
Remember that from Champ Cross, Ernest? Sammy Shipman.
Hey, I'm telling you, man. Listen, bro. The Pro Box, I like the matchups that they put for us, but they got to fix their judging problem, man. And it seemed like Paulie and them, they don't dive into it the way they could. They really could roast them guys, and they got to get at them.
Yeah,
Bradley does it. Timothy Bradley likes to roast their ass, bro, when they go a fucked up scorecard, huh? You hear Bradley? I think
but those guys got some weight, bro. They got some leverage they could use on those guys, and they probably should. Like, listen, man, we got the best matchmaking out here. We need to get our judging right.
Hey, I'm just excited, bro, because we have another fucking huge event, bro. Huge the 5 versus 5, man. Down this week. Damn, bro. Which 5 are you picking, bro? Like this is a stacked fucking card. You got Zhang and Wilder, both coming off a loss from Joseph Parker. It's a perfect matchup.
Right.
So we're gonna see the old Wilder that knocks people the fuck out. Are we gonna see Zhang the bully? You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey man, that ayahuasca took it out of Wilder. Man, ain't got nothing left, bro.
What's your guys' prediction on Zhang and Wilder for next weekend, man? That's gonna be a big heavyweight a fight that
very interesting.
It's hard to pick. I don't know who to pick on this fight, man. I don't.
Well, I'm picking Zhang. I think that Wilder probably is ready to exit out of the sport here. I got Zhang winning, and I'm thinking it's happening via knockout. Just given that I think he's going to come in bigger. He's going to be more motivated from that sort of lethargic performance against Joseph Parker, where he did drop Parker twice, but he still lost because he was pretty lethargic in there. And for Wilder, we'll see. Both guys can get caught, but I got Zhang Jalay taking that thing. Is just something
Has
about
anybody ever hit Zhang like Wilder's going to hit him? If let's just say we get the old Wilder,
right?
Do you think Zhang could take that shot?
He got Herkovic a few times.
Herkovic was someone who touched him up. Jerry Forrester touched him up in their fight a number of years back. That was like his first draw, and some could argue he might have lost that fight. I know at the time, apparently, he wasn't in shape. He's like a smoker, all that stuff, like a cigarette smoker, that type thing, and might have underestimated things. But he's gotten in better shape here over the course of his time here in the U.S. But yeah, you don't know how you're gonna react to that Wilder punch until it happens.
Zhang's left-handed, right?
Yeah.
So that means that joint is lined up for him, right? For both of them, really.
Yeah.
It's gonna be lined up.
Well, that fight's not going to go the distance.
Yeah,
I don't see that fight ending.
I mean, we got, like I said before, we got 40 punches between the two, between Zhang and Deontay Wilder when they fought Parker. Parker only had to duck like 40 total punches in 2 fights.
Yeah.
So if these dudes ain't in shape, then it could just be something that's awful to look at, to be honest.
Yeah, and I think about that left hand that Zhang kept catching Joyce with. Can Deontay Wilder take that? You know what I'm saying?
He punch drunk for the rest of his life. After what Fury did to him, I'm surprised he ain't stuttering.
I was looking at his legs, bro. He caught criticism. His legs look like fucking some sticks, bro. Like,
they do.
He's always had skinny legs, bro. Don't get me wrong. Wilder's always, if you go back and watch when he fought fucking Fury, bro, his legs had muscle to them, man. They didn't look like fucking twigs, man.
They look like Bambi legs.
His legs the other day, they still look like twigs, bro.
That's what I was mentioning that before as well. Like because that's a part of generating your power. Your legs are that small. Are you working them? Like, what's going on?
No, hey, listen, man. I got a different point. I have a different perspective on that.
Oh,
So
yeah.
if you look at somebody like John Jones, he got skinny legs. There's a lot of black athletes who don't have jack tree trunk legs, who are just as athletic and just as strong, and probably could, squat 600-700 pounds with them skinny legs. Yeah. So I think he's an athletic dude. He definitely has skinny legs, and the Bridgerweight should have been the division for him if that's what they was gonna do. But I don't know, bro. I think the physics, Wilder's physics, is what really, because a lot of speed can equal force, which equals power, right? And if you have a long reach and you're able to fucking get speed with that, and you catch somebody at the end of it, it's the same thing. It's the same type of physics. So,
yeah,
right.
So that's how he caught Dominic Brazil. He was like, one that thing up.
Yeah, it's
a lot of it, the physics to punching. I mean, if you generate a lot of power from your hips and your legs, right? But if you have a strong upper body, which if you look at Wilder's back, bro, he's got a back built like a tree trunk.
Yeah.
And the thing is, a powerful punch. I was playing Topgolf today, bro. It's all about momentum. I was noticing. I was my balls, man, like 120 miles an hour today. I was like, oh, okay, this is how they hit it. So it's all momentum, bro. And I wasn't really using my leg. I was using it to squat, but using my upper body, to swing. It's the same shit with Wilder, bro. He's got that momentum and that strong fucking back to throw that punch fast. That's what knocks people out. He's got definitely. You can't deny the guy that he's one of the most notable artists to ever go down in the history of boxing, man.
Terrence Crawford has skinny legs.
He's the best boxer, but fuck, he'll put your ass to sleep. You know what I mean?
Crawford's legs are the size of Wilder's, but
Crawford
look at the weight difference.
But he has a wrestling background. That's why people think they're gonna. But he's strong in the legs, even though
he got some good quads. You use your quads, your hamstrings, especially when you're getting down there in those crouches and all that stuff.
A baseball player would be a good boxer too, huh? They're good at generating that momentum from the hips and the legs and shit.
Yep.
The issue is that Crawford has skinny legs, and Deontay Wilder has the same legs as Crawford, but Crawford is at 147, 154 pounds. And Deontay Wilder had the same legs at 200.
That's true.
That's the issue right there.
Hey, but listen. So when Crawford fought Jeff Horn, Jeff Horn, he tossed Manny Pacquiao around like it was like he was tossed pizza dough. Just you know what I'm saying? Like he's just tossing him, bro. And I was like, okay, Jeff Horn might be a little bit too big for Crawford. Maybe he's gonna toss Crawford around. No, sir.
No, he handled him. Yeah.
Crawford picked that boy up, turned him around, and put him on the ropes. I said, okay, that's it.
Yeah, I recall that. Yeah. I thought, Horn, he had his little moment. Shouldn't have got that many victory, but hey, he was in there, he was handling them in that way from a physicality standpoint. That was his thing.
So let's see what else we got on that. So we got Raymond Ford and Nick Ball.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's good.
Ooh.
Nick Ball's been upsetting. I've been fucking up going against him, bro, and he's pretty damn good, bro. Nick Ball.
What? Man.
Raymond Ford, bro.
Hard.
Yeah. Raymond Ford showed a lot of heart, bro.
He's gonna need it for this fight.
Oh, yeah. That's what I think.
First defense, man. You know what I mean?
He gonna need it for this fight.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's what I think. Yeah, I think Nick Ball is going to be all over him. And Ford, he's got heart for sure. He got that win in that last fight when he was down on the cards and all. So, yeah, you're right. He's going to need that because Ball, he looks like he's like a wrecking ball coming through there, pun intended.
Right.
He believes if he don't stop him, he ain't going to win. So,
he coming with that mindset. If he could, he could close that distance on Ray Vargas like he did. I think he's definitely going to be able to do so on Ford, who will be bigger but not as long as Vargas.
Right. That's gonna be an all-out war.
Philip Berkovich, and Daniel Dubois. Who do you guys got in that fight?
Oh yeah, that's a good one too. That's a very good one right
that's
there.
tough, man. I mean, I think I might have to go. Oh man, that's 50-50, bro.
Yeah.
I don't trust black British dudes. I've been telling y'all that for the longest. I just don't trust them
like
dudes.
girls,
They mentality is a little bit different. But I mean, Daniel Du Bois, I mean, he went in there, he shows a little heart. You know what I'm saying? He got a little baby brontosaurus heart. And I don't know. When Joyce jabbed him to death,
right?
I just felt like that was it for him.
Yeah,
but it's the heavyweight division, bro.
Yeah, I know. I'm with you there. Yeah, he bounced back pretty well. He's looked good, you know, in fights thus far. But I said earlier, I think that Hrgović probably stops him there late rounds. I'm thinking between like 8 and 10, somewhere between there, because that's generally when, for the guys that have beat Dubois with Usyk and Joyce, it happened around that same time frame, 9th, 10th round time frame. So I think that it's going to be a good fight there early. Might see some heavy shots landed and all that stuff. Hrgović, I think he's going to live up to, or he needs to live up to that kind of hype, because many saw him as being one of those guys who would be up there in the top echelon there in the heavyweight division. So I like both fighters, but I do think that Hrgović probably puts on a pretty good performance this time out, because, you know, he was dealing with a lot of things prior to the matchup with Zhang and all that stuff, where his father died and all. And then, so he's coming back from all of that. And I think we might see a better version of him, maybe the best version of him we've seen since, you know, beforehand when he was just running through guys.
What if Joyce dropped that body shot? I mean, now you see how body shots affected them European dudes. What if he dropped that body shot on him?
Hey, that's not a bad strategy right there.
That's what I would do. Yeah. I've seen it. I've seen the weaknesses and people from different countries. They seem like they can't take it to the body, man.
No, that'd be. Did you guys know Bibble's opponent? Are you guys versed?
I don't know who that dude is.
I
know boxing real well, man. I know a lot of names. You know, people be like, "Who the fuck do you know him?" Like, yeah, you know. I know
he has no notable names on his resume, really.
Oh, Malik's the nod, 22-0, 16 KOs. Where did he come from?
Probably the same place that Polish dude came from that got starched.
Yeah, somewhere near there.
Man, he's gonna get fucked up, bro.
So yeah,
what you think, Bruce? Which we got heavyweights is what you. That's your thing, ain't it?
My thing, yeah, I guess.
Who you think's gonna?
I think Hrgović beats him by like Josh said, 8th, 9th round. I think he's gonna stop him. Maybe some body shots, solid. He's got that solid left jab, like he's kind of like a Klitschko clone, and I think he'll beat Triple D. Triple D, he knows what it's like to get knocked out already. It's not that bad a feeling for him, so I think it's going to come once again. You know, Hrgović hasn't tasted defeat, so I think he's got that as his advantage. No. But heavyweights, though, you never know, man. Big punch could go either way. We see it all the time, and I'm going to be there. I'm going to be in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, when that fucking opening bell rings until the final Deontay Wilder Zhilei Zhang fight, man.
Yeah.
It's the whole card's badass. To start it off, I don't know. I've heard of Willie Hutchinson, I believe, but Craig Richards, I don't know him.
British level fighters.
Yeah, but then you got Austin Emma Williams to open up the 5 versus 5.
He's in tough, bro.
Yeah, he is.
Hamza's good.
Tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shiraz is no joke. I know Shiraz.
Yeah. Yeah. We're talking about that earlier on the stream. Yeah, I think that, Emo, he's looked good in spots for me. I haven't had an overly impressive performance in terms of the level of competition, you know, by comparison. But, man, I think he is in tough there with Hamza Shiraz, long fighter. He can punch, and he knows how to use his length as well. We saw that how he did Liam Williams, and it was easy work right there.
He did him
And,
greasy.
you know,
And then Ammo would definitely have to put him on the back foot, but he could box off the back foot. He showed that.
Yeah.
Man, listen, man. Ammo does I agree with the spot comment because he doesn't. I feel like he could be so much better, but he does he takes breaks and he does some things that are just not. It seems like he's not progressing really.
Yeah. Now I see what you're saying.
But he's training with the Charlo. So I mean, how are you? You're not getting a good work ethic from them?
Maybe not right now.
But Shields got a good stable, man. He's got
really.
Yeah.
I got to take this call, guys. Maybe I'll come back. All right.
Cool.
All right, Bruce.
Yeah, but I like Ronnie Shields, bro. He's got a good stable, bro. He's got a lot of killers, man. I like David Morrell Jr., of course, man. He's one of the top dogs, right now. Yeah, you can't be hanging out with the Charlos and shit. You can't be going out and drinking and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Definitely can't do that. But I think it's a good fight, though. I do think it's a good fight. But we'll see both tested.
Yeah.
I disagree, Joshua Woods. Just because Eddie Hearn found a way to take over all the marketing, and he got the Saudi bread over there to pay for all those expenses, doesn't mean that the better quality fighters are coming from over there, because they clearly don't. Every time they come to the States, except for a few, they get waxed. They get done greasy.
Japan has been doing their thing this year too.
If they go to Japan, they lose. They come to the States, they lose. They stay in England, sometimes they win.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah.
Who would you say your favorite UK fighter right now, active UK fighter right now that you like a lot, man?
Me?
Yeah. Who's the most skilled out there right now that you're following and shit that you can see being a world champ?
Well, I used to think Benjamin Whittaker until I seen his last fight.
Yeah,
I like how he was styling on people, but
about 3 months ago, I thought
he's not ready yet.
Yeah, we need to see more from him. I need to think on that. A lot of fighters over there I really like.
I like Conor Benn.
Caballel,
dirty.
I got to give Caballel his thing. I mean, he's not British, but
he's German. Yeah. Caballel's a beast.
I got to give Caballel his propers. I used to not Josh Taylor.
He's Scottish.
Oh, what's the other guy? It was a Scottish dude.
Not Josh Taylor.
It's not Josh Taylor. He has a style that was like him. I think he was an Olympian as well. Here, I'll tell you in a second.
Yeah, I like just in terms of thinking about potential, I like Dalton Smith. Yeah. He was supposed to fight Emma Williams at one point. That fight never materialized. I think that would have been a good one there. And from what I've seen from Dalton Smith, he looks pretty solid. And I think he has that potential, certainly, to win a world title. Definitely want to see more of him. So he's one. There's some others. I remember they've had some that had a lot of potential as well. That, like Josh Kelly, I remember he was looking
Josh
to
Kelly.
be
That was the guy that I was thinking of. I used to like him a lot, man.
Yeah. So we'll see how he continues to.
I like Sonny
Edwards. Back from that loss.
I definitely like Sonny Edwards, man, but he bit off a little bit more than he could chew.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good fight too. Him and Bam, that was a very good fight.
He didn't do if he had did what he normally does, I feel like he had a shot, but you can't just sit there and bang with Bam. His name is Bam, bro. You don't bang with somebody named Bam.
Yeah.
I gotta look up the betting odds on the Shiraz and Ammo Williams, and then the Nick Ball and the Raymond Ford fight. Those are all pretty good matchup, man. All the matchups are fucking badass, bro. Even the heavyweight matchup, because they both lost to Parker. You know what I'm saying? Both can bang, right?
Is it Nassim's son, or is it? Yes, his son, right? Prince Nassim.
Who's that?
He got his son.
I don't know.
I feel like I just saw him fight not too long ago. That boy is cold.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know Shane Mosley Jr. got a fight coming up. He's supposed to be fighting somebody. Who's Shane Mosley Jr. going to be fighting? I gotta look at his box score. Maybe it's on there.
Shane Mosley Jr. is he has to work for his. You get what I'm saying? Like, he has to work. He has to outwork. He has to put the work in the gym. He has to outwork fighters. I don't think he's like naturally gifted, like his pop seemed like it was.
Yeah. No, I think I agree with you there. He's looked good at, against certain fighters, and then he's come up short at times against a fighter that you would think he'd be a little bit more competitive. Certainly think about that contender when he lost to Brendan Adams, and Adams is shown to be pretty solid. But
man, Adams, oh boy,
yeah.
I feel like I was one of the only people that picked Adams to win.
Yeah.
In his last fight, people don't. He's been off for 3 years. I was like, listen, man, I've heard stories about Adams giving everybody work in sparring, and he's one of the type of people that just don't. He doesn't do what he does in sparring and fights.
Yeah, definitely know that situation. So yeah, interesting for sure. But yeah, I'll have to look that up with Mosley Jr. I didn't know he was fighting coming up, but. I like his style for sure.
Let's see, who else did we go? Okay, so the Vlad Panin kid.
Okay.
Yeah. So, bro, I've noticed something. His trainer, because I always be cooking. I was like, what is this? With his trainer being there dressed like he getting ready to go to the nightclub. He be having jean sets on. He be up in there with like club attire on in the ring. He looked like Nipsey Hussle to me. You know none of his fighters lose, bro. All of his fighters knock the shit out. I don't know what his name is, but that dude, whatever, he must got some skills on the training side of the game. He low-key might be working his way into the trainer's topic, trainer of the year type topic. The way his fighters been knocking everything out.
Did you see that with Devin Alexander? Because he got hit in the back of the head. They didn't. The referee didn't catch it, and of course they took forever showing the replay of it. By that time, Devin was already out of the area. Yeah, it was already in the back or whatever. But it's gone down as a TKO. That was one of the picks I had. I thought Devin Alexander would beat him because he had the experience, and Panin, hadn't really been in there with anyone. I just felt like that experience was going to come into the fold. He did have size on Devin, who, at 154 looks kind of small, but yeah, that shot, did him in.
That was 2 fights this weekend where a guy got punched behind the head, and that was the end of it. I can't remember the name of the other fight because I was watching. I was like, "Yep." I saw my wife. I said, "See, you see how he fell? He got punched behind the head, and it took like five seconds for it to hit him, and he just collapsed." I was like, man, I was like, this punching behind the head stuff. We got replays, right? They need to use replays, man.
Yeah, like all the other sports.
Yeah, a fighter shouldn't lose a fight because he got fouled.
Yeah, they only have it in that's an annoying thing about boxing. It's only like certain areas, certain states in their commission, they'll have replay. Then you be in another one, even though you can clearly see it was something that was not legal in that sense, but they'll still stick with the actual verdict. It makes no sense.
I can't find the Fury. I can't find the Fury Usyk fight, like the whole thing. I haven't been able to find that yet. When I do, I'm gonna chop that video up.
Oh yeah, we need you to do that.
Mr. Ryan Garcia.
Oh, hey, what's going on with Ryan Garcia, man? Oh, the B sample came back. So what's going on? Is that win going to get reversed? You think that they're going to petition the Haneys?
So I think they already have, right?
At a minimum, it should be a ruled as a no contest.
Yeah, that's in all likelihood, you know.
At a minimum.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah,
boy got cheated, and people still don't care.
I know big Gavante Davis been going at him on Twitter. I've been seeing a bunch of stuff. He's saying that Ryan didn't cheat. It was just gonna happen.
Hey, but Haney doesn't look in good shape lately, man. I seen a video of him just recently. They released a clip of him because they spotted him. He gained weight like a motherfucker, bro. Like
he's already struggling to make 140.
He got fat enough. He got fat in the face, bro. His face got fat, bro. I don't know if
that's what happens when you eating good, bro. You eating good. You making all that money. You eating good, bro.
Yeah. Almost unrecognizable, bro. I was like, damn, he got some fat on his cheeks, bro. Fucking.
Yeah, I think he's ultimately going to end up around 154 at some point because even though he struggled to make 140 from all indications since he moved up there, we already know he was struggling to make 135. Yep. So it was just a matter of time. He'll probably leave 140 sooner than what we may think, you know.
Yep. Man, there's so many good fights there too, man. Damn, you're not gonna get a chance to see any of them at 140.
June's gonna be good, bro.
Boots ain't going nowhere anytime soon.
Nah, he's there.
He's got there. Time. He's got time, and I think before he goes to 154, he needs to do it the right way. As far as he's got a good trainer to put the weight on him properly, but you got to put it on the right way. You can't just eat a couple extra cheeseburgers and be like, all right, I'm gonna do 154.
All right. Which we see with some guys, they'll go up just because they don't want to cut that other weight, you know. But I got a feeling, Boots is gonna go about it in a proper manner, you know. Like I feel like that's what Crawford is doing. You know, we haven't seen him out there like that. I think he's been in that lab. He's getting ready.
Yeah, you know that boy's doing squats and deadlifts. He might surprisingly be stronger than this dude he's fighting.
Oh yeah,
but I mean, we still got to find out if that chin can hold up, because the dude he fighting can crack.
Yeah, Israel Madrimov.
Yeah, he can crack, bro. So we're gonna see if that chin can hold up. With skill level, we know Crawford got the skills. You know he's gonna be able to catch him with shots he ain't gonna be able to see. But you know, is he gonna get caught slipping first?
You never know.
You know what? I might actually put like 50 cents or something on it to say that Crawford gets knocked down and still wins the fight. That probably have like some huge reward on the end of that.
I'm like,
Damn.
You gonna do Devin like that?
Dang, roasted him.
Roasted his ass. Say, look like
tell us how you really feel, Barry.
This has been a funny fucking year of boxing, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna have Spencer Pandora fighting, bro. That's gonna be a tripped off fight, bro.
Who I got in that fight?
That's gonna be a tripped off fight. That's what I said.
Man,
Styles, bro.
Fundora might do Spence worse than Crawford did.
Hey.
Just off the jab.
Hey. All right.
Just off the jab. Fundora's left is trash. I think he might be right-handed, to be honest, because he ain't got no pop on the jab. I mean, on his back on the brick hand.
All right. No.
That's a labradoodle. That's a labradoodle, huh, Josh?
It's an Airedale. Airedale Terrier.
That's a terrier.
Oh, okay, terrier. Okay, I thought it was one of those. Yes.
Airedale. Yeah, she's hopping up here. She heard me laughing, I guess.
Yeah, me and my wife teamed up to cut Zoe's nails today. We got one of those trimmers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she was. Show you the teeth. Not like nobody messing with her feet, bro.
Oh yeah. I tried to do hers once. It didn't work out, so I don't do it myself anymore.
Man, it's $15. It's $15 a crack for us. You know, I used to take her every Monday, man. But $15, that's $60 a month just to get her toenails cut. So we like, man, we can save that money.
Yeah, I feel you for sure. I feel you, but What was the fight you just mentioned there, Skywalker?
Which one? The Bivol fight or what?
No, there was another fight or a fight we were mentioning. I was about to comment on, but I forget who it was. We had just mentioned it. But yeah, no biggie.
No, the 5-on-5 we're talking. We just Nick Ball, Raymond Ford.
Oh no, we were talking about something else, but we were talking about Crawford versus Madrigal before that. But
Spence and
oh yeah, Spence Fandora. Oh yeah, what I was going to mention there. Yeah, I think it's interesting because Spence or Fandora is, of course, we know tall and long and lanky, and he looks crazy at that weight. But generally, I think it's because he's in the boxing ring. If he was on a basketball court, then it would be no issue, right? But that's going to be interesting because Spence is good to the body. That we've seen that in the past. But that being said, what is he going to look like there at 154? And depending on how Fandora fights, because in the past, he's been one of those guys that he's just in there mixing it up, trying to bang. He's not using his size or whatever. And he tried to clean that up a bit here in this last fight. And, some feel that Tim Tszyu was going to win it or whatever. Maybe that was the case. So I just found it to be pretty interesting. I like Fandora. And we'll see. We'll see. And it's hard to say what Spitz is going to look like, but maybe he's more comfortable, with the extra poundage on. But that's still going to be interesting. He'll have a lot of body to touch on, so we'll see.
Yeah. I changed my opinion. Spence stops him to the body.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
He stops him to the body. The same way he did Ocampo.
He's got to work on getting past the bro.
But he got to get past it, man, bro. You got
to get on if Fandora uses it. Fandora's been using it as of late, but previously he didn't care. He just be in there banging.
He threw like 300 of them bad boy, 400 of them against Tim Tszyu. That's what it felt like.
Yeah. So maybe he fights more in that way, because I'm sure if you're in his camp, you got to be telling him, hey, do not get in there trying to bang it out. Stay on the outside. Keep him behind that jab. Yeah. It's interesting. What do you think about what they were kind of talking about it on Pro Box, but the fact that Spence is coming off a loss, moving up to the division, he's getting a title shot already. And there are people who probably been in the division in line, won the title shot. They're not getting it, but that's when the money comes into play and all that stuff,
Yeah, man. I think PBC set Tim Tszyu up, bro. I believe Fandora was training for him the whole time, bro. You don't take a fight on short notice and you're able to go 12 rounds and throw feel like what feels like 1,000 punches. I just don't, I felt like it was a setup from the gate.
No,
and I picked Fandora to win.
Oh yeah, I did too. I picked him to get the dub too.
I did.
Hey, Charles Conwell's kind of like another super yellow Matias.
He is.
A lot of people don't mention his name because he has killed somebody in the ring. You know what I mean? And
I was at that fight. It was here in DC. It was at the MGM National Harbor. Yeah, that's great.
Dadashov, yeah. Oh no, that was.
No. That wasn't. Matias. That was it. So no, not Conwell. So no, I was at the.
Who's
Patrick Day.
It was Patrick Day.
So no, I was at the Matias and Dadashev fight. That was here in DC. So not Conwell, but.
Yeah, but Conwell, man, he's good. I think he's changed up his style though. He used to be more aggressive, like you know what I mean. Like now I think he boxes a little bit more. I think he takes it easier versus Subriel. Subriel's full speed still. You know what I mean? And, he hasn't really changed his style after what he done.
But no, you're right, Conwell. He's a name that has been out there. I forgot he was at 154, and he's shown some promise as well. And it seems like he just seems to be one of those guys who just has that raw, natural, just power. Like it doesn't even look like he puts everything into it, and it just looks like it hurts. One of those type guys. And it's unassuming power, I guess you can say. And it's interesting that his name isn't being mentioned amongst them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, bias for his guy. Aussie.
Oi, oi, oi.
I got my Australian homie.
Barry.
Speaking
Hey,
of Australians, hey, I want to bring up a fucking really good fight. Um, fuck. Damn, why am I?
what up, Just Do?
Oh man, there's just two in the house. Salute to the voice, man. What the fuck's his name, bro? Damn, bro, he has a big fight coming up. He's an Australian. He has a fight coming up. Undefeated prospect. He trains with Shakur and damn.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Not Goodman, not Sam.
Oh, bro, why am I brain farting, bro? I hate fucking up names. There you go, Liam Paro, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Liam Paro, and yeah, he's got a big fight coming up too, right?
Yeah, who's he going against? Is he going against Matias?
He's the one that's fighting Matias.
Yeah, he's fighting Matias. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one right there.
Yeah,
you already know.
Hell yeah.
They got the stretcher with the oxygen and the ice pack under the ring.
Yeah. They're gonna be coming at it.
Yep.
Oh yeah. He knocked out Montana Love. Yeah, I remember that.
I remember Brock Jarvis. Brock Jarvis is a good fighter too, man, from out there.
Oh yeah. So yeah, that should be good.
Yeah, Paro's fought a lot of good opponents too.
Yeah,
11-0, 17-0, 12-1, 20-0, 20-0, 18-1. Fuck, bro.
Yeah, Australia's got some guys now who are on the up and up. You know, Sam Goodman. He was in the ring after somebody fought. I can't think of who it was, but he's looking to fight somebody in a big time fight, and he's looked pretty. Oh yeah, he was in there with Inoue. So that'll be a tough fight, of course. But Goodman, I saw him when he beat, I think it was Reese Aleem. And I like the Aleem. And Aleem could box, slick, all that good stuff. Good all around fighter, but yeah.
Yeah.
The one thing you know, the Australian fighters, man, you getting they got heart, man. They don't quit. That's one thing I like about them. They're not gonna quit.
Hey, watch that be an upset, man. Watch Barry Calder right here on Skywalker Boxing.
Oh, really?
Paro got a chance, bro. He's a good opponent, bro. He's a good a step up, man. I think right now for Matias. So
hey Barry, did you think that Lomachenko was gonna lose to your boy?
Some Tim Zoo fans, bro, they don't even fuck with Cambosos, bro.
Come on, Barry. Did you think Cambosos was gonna beat Devin or Lomachenko? That's the question for you.
No, see, I'm telling you, bro. Hey, Barry, Australia is divided with either you're Cambosos or you're Tim Zoo, right? There's a divide, right?
Okay.
Hey,
I had to check.
Barry know the deal.
I had to find out if he was being biased or not. So
hey, Ernest, you know, I'm from the border, bro, right here in El Paso, man. I remember I had a no boxing, no life hat back in the day. You know what I mean? Had a Canelo hat. They were talking shit to me, bro. I had OGs talking shit. Say, oh, fuck that redhead motherfucker. He's not. It's all about Julio Cesar Chavez, you know, and they're divide like that. Yeah. You know that? Yeah. There's a lot of Canelo haters that are Mexican, bro, and they're just diehard Cesar Chavez fans. They don't want to see anybody like that's their goat. They're like, fuck this.
Oh yeah.
They're like,
certainly.
Yeah. Hey, well, when you out here in these streets, man, you got to deal with people that got mental issues. Like, hey, I'm not the fighter, bro. I'm a lover of the sport. You feel me? Like, I don't want to have to beat you up or shoot you or something like that over somebody else that's actually getting in the ring to fight. I don't want to have to go through that. But you know, you got to be ready for it because there's some really ridiculous people out here, man.
Yeah.
You got to be ready for it.
It is. I always find it weird fighting at a boxing match or boxing event, right? When you have crowd fights and all that stuff.
Fuck Floyd, man. Fuck Floyd.
That seems kind of weird. You're there watching fights and you're like you're gonna fight.
Yo, and Fury and Wilder fought the trilogy. I was at a theater, bro, and fuck, bro, it was wild, bro. You had, and we live in an international city, man. We got guys from the UK that are here, supporting Fury. We had a bunch of, saying boys from Atlanta, from Alabama and shit. Yo, bomb squad, fucking fight almost broke out. Fight, bro. Like throwing their fucking popcorn and shit. It was a brew house, so you can drink in that motherfucker in the theater, bro. So these dudes were all faded, bro, and almost fighting, bro. After the fight.
But I told you, bro, the sport has a history of that.
Yeah,
it was with Jack Johnson. I brought this up before. When Jack Johnson was giving them white women the hard, the BBC, and they didn't like that. And then when he knocked the dude out and took the belt, they literally started lynching black people across America, bro. There was race riots just because the black dude finally got a chance to get the heavyweight belt and won it, and then it started race riots.
Oh yeah, you're talking Jeffries Johnson and Johnson. Johnson, Jack Johnson, James J. Jeffries. Yeah, Johnson had the title at that time because he won it against Tommy Burns in Australia. And of course, there's uproar. He had to go there to be able to get it. But yeah, when that happened, so Jeffries had been the guy who was the previous heavyweight champion prior to Tommy Burns, and he was undefeated when he retired. But there were some guys he should have fought that probably could have gave him a tough run. Jack Johnson being one of them, even though he would have fought an earlier version of Jack Johnson, who was still formidable enough, would have made it a good fight. May have been tough for Jack at that particular time if it would have happened in 1904, 1903. I love the history stuff. But this one happened in 1910. And yeah, it did spark race riots. So Jeffries, they coached him out of retirement, all that good stuff. But it was a doom plan from the jump because he was over 300 pounds at that time. And he had to get back down to his fighting shape, which was around 220, somewhere in that range. And he got his butt handed to him by Johnson. Now, Johnson did let it play out a little bit because you can't just go in there and spark him out in one round or anything of that nature. So he let it drag out there a bit, but it was going to be tough for Jeffries at that rate. And he had been out of the ring for almost 6 years for the most part. So it was interesting, but you're right, though.
Man, he was knocking motherfuckers out, and then he had groupies, and he was sliding them to BBC. I think they got him because he took one of them across state lines. It was this whole setup, bro. It was just something real wild, bro. I was like, man, this dude wilding out. He out here knocking motherfuckers out. He got driving in town with a convertible, just cheesing. He's like, yo, bro, he was a real rebel. But the sport is built off of that type of stuff, man. And people don't acknowledge that. And then there's obviously nationalism that's involved. I mean, we get that from Olympics and things like that. Yeah. Different countries wanting to get behind their people, but ultimately, I think that's bad for the sport. To be honest, I think it should be about the athlete. Like, I don't care that somebody from the Ukraine, their country's at war. I don't give a fuck about that. Did nobody care about us when we was in war with Iraq? Did nobody talk about the black fighters doing this because blah blah blah, and we got Iraq. Nobody care about that. Nobody give a fuck about what's happening in Ukraine. They're getting our tax dollars. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's talk about you as the fighter fighting somebody else that's another fighter. Who cares about what's going on in your country? You get your ass whooped for not training, or you whoop ass for training the right way. That's it.
Oh, I feel you.
You saw what Fury was doing? He had the 316 on his back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so he was taking shots at the Muslims, talking about Christianity and stuff like that. He was taking shots at them with the stuff on his back. He doesn't behave like a Christian, and neither does Ryan Garcia.
I didn't realize that they allow him to do that, bro. Because I know, like if you go to, because I was in the military. I've been in the Middle East, man. I know about Islam, the Islamic countries, and the do's and the don'ts, and yeah, bro. I don't know how they allowed him to do that.
That's why I keep saying Kinahan got something to do with what's going on over there.
Yeah, because that's
He
Mecca,
has
that's
protected.
Medina. Yeah, that's the Holy Land, man. You're not supposed to. Yeah,
Cut your damn head off.
right.
Stone
Yeah.
you, like literally stone you. Could you
Yeah.
imagine dying for somebody throwing a bunch of bricks at you, bro? Like that's that's a hard way to go out, bro.
Oh yeah. Good point there by Joshua Woods. Yeah, I said, well, blame Louis Smelling for that. Yeah, I think that's the most significant fight in the history of sports, right there, or it's the most significant event in the history of sports, but certainly it's the most significant fight in the history of boxing. There, Louis Smelling, and what it meant, and yeah, it's going to be hard to separate that country backing aspect from it because that's what a lot of people will tie things to. But it is interesting, as you were saying there, um, Ernest, because yeah, we'll root for it from a country's perspective. Like if we're facing other countries, all that good stuff, then you'll probably have fighters and teams, things of that nature that you latch on to in your state as well. But it is pretty interesting, especially if you go back in history and kind of those times and how it was for just say a black fighter or a fighter of color and their representation here in terms of course, we root for them if they're fighting overseas in another area, but back here, you still didn't have the same rights. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Which made it interesting. Certainly.
Salute, brother.
So look, we had Deontay Wilder, right? What he was something like 41-0 with 39 knockouts, and everybody that he got in the ring with had hit the canvas at some point, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you got Tyson Fury, who's a stateless person, a gypsy. That's what they are. They're stateless people who comes to America, and he is people are treating him like he's the best thing ever. Like even American people, white American people are siding with Tyson Fury. But when Tyson Fury's into another match with somebody like a Wallin, he can't even sell the arena out. So it wasn't that people was liking Fury as the person or as a boxer. It was more of a race thing. It was more of, okay, I'm taking Fury to beat the black guy. We got to get him out of there. Mm-hmm. And that's what it feels like to me.
I think there's some aspect of that.
That's what it feels like to me. It was like, okay, so you guys are just siding with dude just so you wanted to. So what happened? You got these Brits coming over singing this Sweet Caroline shit over here. That song is trash. I'm sick of hearing it. Right? That shit's trash, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I like that song.
I'll
be riding with it. Sweet Caroline.
Trash. On American soil, like I think we should stop doing national anthems, bro. To be honest, we shouldn't play any national anthems before any boxing match. Fuck all that.
Okay.
Fuck all that. National anthems are trash anyway. They all sound very European.
Sweet. I like Sweet Caroline. Hey, I like how they get to chant it, all that stuff. I like it.
A world sport, bro. Nation does their national anthem, bro. I respect it, bro, because that's each country, you know. That's their the fighter that's representing that country, you know. So I don't know.
Man, when you're in the military and you're fighting in the military, you're representing your country. Damn, that's what I feel like is a real representation. Okay, okay, the Olympics. I guess it goes back to the Olympics then, right? The people who are in the Olympics that are competing for whatever, they're basically that's a representation of the country.
Yeah.
And that's an amateur sport. So I think it ends there. I think it ends there after the Olympics.
Yeah, that's the Olympics. Yeah, that's when their time when everybody come out. You hadn't got together for the last 4 years. We're gonna show up for the Olympics to root for your country.
Bro, you know they got breakdancing in this year's Olympics?
I did see that. I see that.
You guys gonna sponsor me?
Man, bro, I don't know how I feel about that, man.
I can still get down, bro.
Oh, yeah, I saw you doing the little hand thing.
I have a 40-year-old league. I'll have to get involved, bro.
Let's do it. Let's build the team.
I think it's gonna be more like gymnastics.
I could do windmills. I could do. I still got some shit, bro. Shit. Say riding a bike.
Let's do it. Need to field the team right there. Let's do it.
I got a good up rock. I got my little floor rock.
So Skywalker, I don't know if you have you. So aside from Korea, have you been anywhere in Europe?
No, bro. I filled up in Germany, and they didn't even let us out. Nothing, bro. We just
Let me tell you something, bro. There's nothing like the sports levels over in Europe is off the chain.
Oh yeah.
Like they are so tribal about their teams. Motherfuckers they break out into song about everything. It's like you in a musical, an angry musical. Motherfuckers just start singing, start chanting some song, and it's wild, bro. Some of the soccer matches, football, they call it. You might mess around and die after over somebody scoring a goal. You feel me? Like it's really wild, bro.
Yeah, it gets crazy over there in some of the other countries, for sure.
It's really
especially
wild.
when it comes to soccer. Yeah, it's football. Yeah, it gets really crazy over there.
Yeah.
Lose.
For boxing.
Yeah, but the same people that was with Fury for Deontay Wilder didn't give a damn about him when he fought Usyk.
Oh yeah, might have been something like that.
Same people. They didn't care about it. Yeah, we want Usyk to win. Let's go Ukraine.
I mean, I can see the pro-Ukrainian. You know what I mean?
Man, listen, it's
doing
deeper
the
than
Russians.
what we know, bro.
I feel bad for some of the Russians. You know, because politics shouldn't be mixing into boxing, bro. There shouldn't be no bans on fighters and no stipulations or restrictions because you're Russian, or you know what I'm saying, or we need to treat you special, a little more special because you're Ukrainian, and you know what I'm saying. Like,
they market the hell out of that shit, bro. It's marketed beyond belief. Every time, Lomachenko, and then the dude who fought, the dude who just won last weekend.
Baranchyk.
Yeah, Baranchyk.
Yeah,
like they made it seem like Ukraine just took over the world.
Yeah.
No, they won a couple belts. Good job, guys. You guys were Olympians. You worked hard.
Hey, you know what?
Where it gets you.
Interesting.
It happens, man. Some nights. Remember when Hector Garcia and we had two guys from the Dominican Republic, man, became world champs. And remember on a Saturday night, it was a big deal because they're a small little island, you know. Or when the Philippines, when they win a world title, it's a fucking parade, bro. You seen Vince's homecoming? Shit, just off of his win, shit, bro. So
you can't even mention Floyd in the Philippines.
You
can't even mention him over there. That'll be it for
you. Manny, my guy.
They don't have that much disdain for Tim Bradley, and he
That process, think of it more like UK versus USA. And that's true. That's the way a lot of people look at it.
Yeah. You know, I think some of that stuff you're mentioning can factor in there, Ernest. Some of it I think is also that's kind of rivalries, taking it back to the history.
What? To be honest, with boxing, we don't really have a Colby Covington, like the UFC. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have somebody like, you know what I'm saying, that has that crowd. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really, because I don't know. I was in the military, man. I've been with all sorts of different races. I'm from a Mexican area. I grew up as a minority, guys. I'm a white Mexican. I'm a half breed. Came out white as fuck like my dad, and my mom's light skinned, so I look pure white in a Mexican area. So when I joined the military, I'm hanging with everybody, bro. We got a sports room and shit in the barracks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what the white people are watching on Sunday? Fucking NASCAR, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like NASCAR too. I watch it.
NASCAR is serious. Yeah. You saw what happened when the black dude finally got in there and won?
Yeah.
They hanging nooses and shit up.
Others Latinos. I was the only white boy up in the sports room for boxing, bro. Usually, for the most part, there wasn't. I mean, there is. I don't get me wrong. There is a lot of. There's a lot of history, especially with the white culture and. But for the most part, man, your biggest fan. You know what I mean? I became friends and brothers with a lot of boxing fans that were different nationalities because boxing's a world sport. I'm Mexican, so boxing's real popular, and so is soccer, bro. And yeah, man. So
yeah, no, I'm with you there.
Bro, if we got us a skinhead, a
right.
redneck,
And
a
then
redneck
UFC,
come up and dude that had head, that had
UFC,
like who could do it? Caleb Plant could probably convert everybody if he didn't have a black. If his old lady wasn't black, he could be the guy. You feel me?
A lot of those groups, bro, they don't even know boxing, but they know UFC. I'll tell you that.
There isn't one. I don't know of one, because if there was a white guy who was like a seriously good boxer, and he supported President number 45, he would have more support than you could imagine. And it wouldn't matter. Like, yeah, bring us Devin, man. Fuck the Muslims. We'll whoop his ass and send him back to where Allah got him from. They'd be on his ass. You feel me? Like, I mean, we could use something like if that's what we're looking for. If you're looking for some drama or something like that, that's what you're looking for. I mean, let's do it. Where they at? You saw what happened when old boy, who was it? Who was the dude from New York who got starched by the I can't think of his name.
From New York.
Yeah, he was the Scooter.
Oh, Scooby Snacks or something like that.
Yeah, Scooby guys.
On that little Misfits boxing or whatever. Oh yeah, I forget the dude's name he got beat by.
That guy right there could bring it home.
Cause he come in there, Scooby came in there, looking like, okay, he's gonna get this dude to work, but
man, he got served up. All haymakers.
The muscles didn't work.
Yeah, that shit was like a tough man competition.
Right.
And he landed all them shits.
Yeah.
He ran the elbow through there.
Oh yeah, Molyneux was on the verge of beating Crib, but the crowd got involved. Devin Molyneux's hand up Crib with a fight. Oh yeah, salute Joshua Woods right there. He's taking it back to the bare knuckle days, way back there. Yeah. This happened over in the UK.
Josh, yeah.
Well, Tom Cribb, he was like a champion. I think a heavyweight champion there in the bare knuckle world at the time, and he fought Tom Molyneux, who was this black fighter from the U.S. who got his freedom after he beat another fighter he worked with. It was like he was a slave, I believe, and he had got his owner was going up against another guy, and they had two fighters, and his fighter was Molyneux. It was like, hey, if you win or whatever, they worked it out where you'll get your freedom. He ended up getting his freedom because he won and went over to the UK or whatever. He was trained by this other dude, Bill Richmond, who was another black fighter that had similarly moved over to the UK at the time, and Molyneux was giving Cribb that work, who was the guy there, and then some of the crowd, people surrounding would, be doing things like hitting his legs and all that stuff. They were like breaking fingers and all that. They're in the midst of things. This is the bare knuckle world, so we just got the written history and stories of it, of course. But Molyneux, he was one of those guys. But if you look at it from that time frame, this was like late 1700s, I want to say.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah.
The year of this shit.
The gypsies are famous for the bare knuckle.
Oh yeah, certainly. And England was where that I would say England, pretty much the UK, just the surrounding areas in general. That's where the bare knuckle fighting was heavy, and the top guys were at that particular time because of the fact it was illegal here in the US. So they had some skilled fighters for sure. Bill Richmond. Oh yeah, Richmond. Yeah, he had lost the Crib. Yeah. So Joshua, knows gang. 1810. Okay. So early 1800s.
Hey boy.
Hell yeah! I learned today. I didn't even. I had no clue, bro, about the race riot. All sorts of shit, bro. Like fucking damn, bro.
Oh yeah, a lot of stuff there.
Jeffries Johnson. So I did. Yeah, there's a lot of cool history, man. I know the 80s, man, pretty good. You know what I'm saying? I'm always infatuated with that era. You know what I'm saying? I go back, I watch Alexis Arguello.
Oh yeah.
I like a lot of smaller guys and shit like that, and then the heavyweights of the '80s, of course. You know what I'm saying?
You don't got to go back that far. You can go and watch some old HBO, some of the HBO fights, and just listen to what Lampley and those guys are saying. Listen to the way they're saying it, about who they're saying it about. And they were just open with it.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you just go back and listen to a couple of them, you'd be like, damn, that sounds kind of racist. That sounds kind of slanted. Like, what do you mean? Like, why are you saying it this way? Why are you putting it in that? Why are you not? It's weird, bro. And then people who are watching that stuff, they're watching it in a relaxed state. They're just listening to what these guys have to say, and they just rinse and repeat. They just take it in and they just repeat it. And it's like, yo, hold up a second, bro.
Yeah.
This is why we have a BET.
Yeah.
This is why we have a Black Girls Rock Awards. This is the reason why we have to do these things, because on mainstream media, you get this slanted perspective that everybody listens to, and it's not a great representation of, it's not a fair representation of what the people actually are. And I hate that for the sport.
No, I feel you for sure. You do see some of that for sure. So yeah, and that's why I'm all for different avenues,
Well, we got some dope Polynesian fighters out there.
Yeah.
Tongan dudes, man. Them motherfuckers is tough as nails, bro.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. There's no doubt.
Real Australians.
So yeah. So there's some tough ones out there. Yeah. Jao Pataya, he's the man at cruiserweight right now.
Yeah.
Of course, Joseph Parker, we see what he's been able to do. And Justin thought he was down and out, coming off a win over Jang and Wilder. So Parker, yeah, he's been doing it. I like Parker.
I got a theory, man. Me and my dad talked about this probably back way before Joshua got a chance to get the belt. I told my pops, I said, man, they will never let another heavyweight that look like us get all the belts. It ain't gonna happen. And he's like, he hit me up the other day. He was like, man, you know what? You was right about that. I was like, yo, you haven't seen all the obstacles that have gotten in the way of those things. I think Alexander Usyk, aside from the politics and stuff, I believe now that they have this Bridgerweight thing shaping out, I believe Usyk can actually go and become a Bridgerweight undisputed champion and rewrite the history books and be the first one to be 3-time undisputed in any weight class, because they stopped Crawford from being able to do that, because Crawford wanted to go fight our boy who just took all the belts. Right?
Charlo.
Charlo became undisputed.
Yeah.
Crawford wanted to go fight Jermell. They stopped that. And then Jermell went to go fight Canelo. He never defended his undisputed. He just disappeared. So Crawford could have been chasing greatness, and they stopped it from happening. So Usyk could be the first 3-time undisputed. It's about the history books. It's about stamping your name on time. And it doesn't matter, because the people ain't going to be alive to say, oh, well, he ducked this person. The record books say he was the first 3 times undisputed. The record books say he did X, Y, and Z, so on and so forth. That's what they're going to say about Canelo Alvarez, too.
Yeah,
he stamped his history.
Yeah, I think some of the 154 stuff was circumstantial there with Charlo, but yeah, that should have happened. That would have been dope to have that happen there in the immediate aftermath. Bridgerweight, I think, as far as I know, only WBA and WBC right now are recognizing that weight. I think they had to get the others on board, which may ultimately happen at some point. IBF, WBO, really. We'll see if the ring recognizes it as well, but it's going to take that for it to be, I guess, held to that kind of status. But certainly that could happen, because the Usyk is right around that weight. Very Charlo still running from my guy Tim.
That's what I was laughing at.
Yeah, Charlo should have fought Tim. That should have happened. That should have happened.
Yeah.
100%.
We agree with you, Bird.
We say that all the time on here, don't we? Tim earned his shot, and then he got caught up in the politics, and they did him greasy. There's no way that Fedora was preparing for him the whole time. I guarantee it.
I certainly never know there.
Where's Thurman at now? You ain't heard a lick from him.
I feel bad, bro. Like, I mean, not really for Fury. I mean, the thing is when he has a rematch in October, Usyk's not going to be undisputed. He's going to be unified. He's going to lose that IBF belt, right? Because
is that fair?
Hrgovic has been waiting. So yeah, I mean, he's past his time. So yeah, man, he didn't set nothing up. So yeah, he's gonna get stripped. So Catterall, bro, I feel bad for Catterall, dog. This is the rematch. He got postponed. Fuck, he had a chance to become undisputed the first time, man, and that shit didn't fucking pan out, huh?
Nope.
Now when he fought him, he didn't have shit to offer. You know what I'm saying? So it just sucks. I don't know. They should. I don't know. Like with the rematch and shit, man. I don't know.
We got the sport needs to be cleaned up, or either you gotta say it's not it's sports and entertainment, or is it a sports and entertainment, or is it a sports? The best should be facing the best. Everybody gets a shot. It's equal. If you work your way up the ladder, you shouldn't be able to get bypassed over some political stuff. I think that's foul, man. All the organizations need to get together and maybe just make one organization. Maybe just find a way to get together and call it something. With the way they're doing it right now, is not. I think it's bad for the sport.
Yeah. Yeah, the head gash. That was one of the bloodiest matches, and that was a fucking good fight. Regardless, man, they let him fight. That ring was bloody.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna end this, man. I'm gonna get ready for tomorrow. I'm off work. Shit.
Yep.
But I went to Top Golf today. It was badass. I'm a natural. I was killing it. Hey, man, Josh, I was hitting better than everybody in the whole fucking. I was hitting the fence with that motherfucker, dude.
Skywalker like Tiger Woo.
I am, bro. My team hits at 90 miles an hour, like 90 at the highest, and I'm cracking that motherfucker 130 miles an hour, bro. Oh, fuck.
It was all about precision with us. We was playing for points.
Oh, I was playing for points too because the game I was hitting the fucking the back fucking target, bro. I was hitting the fence, bro, popping that motherfucker right in there.
How many times did you come on? Be honest with us. How many times did you swing and miss?
In the beginning, bro, probably the first 2 or 3 shots, and then I got the hang of it, bro. Like, I got my stance. I was eyeballing the motherfucking ball. I kept my eye on the ball, and then I was rotating good, bro. So yeah, that shit. Yeah, I killed it, bro. I was the best there, bro. Yeah. I was the best out of all those lanes, bro. My ball was going farther than everybody's, bro.
Yeah, man. The tech, man. That's a very technical sport, man.
Yeah.
It's super technical, man. I got great respect for the people who are able to do that because back, hips, hamstrings. You got to line up the right way, man. And I have great respect for people who are golfers.
Shit, that was my first golfing.
Yeah, take some technique for sure. Yeah, anytime I've done it, someone taught me how to hold it when I was younger. So I always go with that little hold or whatever. But I know I had points in which when I first did it, of course, thinking power, but it's not about that power trying to swing it like you're swinging a bat or anything. It's like that form for sure.
Yeah, keep that arm straight.
Yeah, that's stiff right there. Get that torque.
Yep.
Bring that thing up. So I don't do too hot when I play, but I've done it a few times.
I bought another.
Not me, bro. Listen, I'm playing to win. It don't matter what it is. It could be checkers, chess. We could be flipping quarters. I want to win. You feel me?
I do. Well, yeah, I suck at that. Some cats bring their own drivers out there to Top Golf. They're like, no, I gotta have my stuff. Swinging that thing.
All right, fellas, man. Yeah, we'll catch up later this week, man. Like I said, we got some good fights, man.
Certainly.
I don't want to make my picks this early. I do film study.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Good. That's a good way of going about it.
I do film study for I know my fighters by the time they get in the ring.
Oh,
That's good stuff.
Oh yeah. Thank you guys for constantly drive safe.
All right, later.
All right. Peace.
Hey, y'all make sure y'all say a prayer for the ones we lost.
Oh yeah.
This is about them.
Oh yeah, Memorial Day shout out. Simplify to all my fellow Marines out there. Showing love for sure.
Much love, man. All right, guys. Peace.